Alright guys, so I got the glasses on, just left the bank. We'll see what they look like once we get done recording. Right now I'm heading to work. Um, it's hot up in here, but I got the windows rolled up because, background sound outside. Probably don't want to hear all that. Um, but yeah, just kind of what it looks like looking around. It's pretty cool actually. Um, they're not bad. I mean, like I said, they seem like normal sunglasses. Difference is you got a camera on it. Um, but other than that, like they're pretty cool. They fit nice. They're comfortable. They seem to stick on your head. So if you were doing like any like sporting stuff where you like did a lot of movement, it's not like they'll fall off. They stick. So that's cool. I'm probably gonna use the audio from the glasses versus the audio from the phone because I'm doing like a double recording. Um, because obviously I want to showcase the audio sound as well as the video. So that's why. Oh, excuse me. So that's why the whole video. Well, that guy behind me did some weird shit. Um, which is why it's good to have the glasses. So if something happens, hey, I got video footage of what happened. You know what I mean? But yeah. So hopefully the quality isn't too bad. Like I said, I won't know any of this until I go back and edit the video because it's not like the glasses have like a screen or whatever where I can see like, oh, this is what it looks like on the playback. Like, no, right now I have no idea. So once I upload the video or once I put it on the computer, then that's the only time I'll be able to see um, you know what it'll look like. So right now I'm kind of in the blind. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Right now we're getting on the freeway, so we'll be able to get up to speed and see kind of what it looks like when stuff flies past really fast. Because all cameras have like a motion blur, so I really won't know like how good they are until I get to see what that motion blur looks like. Um, we'll see though. Hear the roar of that engine. It's only a V6. I didn't get a V8. I could have got one if I wanted to, because they were only like maybe what 5,000-10,000 more. So the loan would have probably boosted it up maybe $100 more, maybe. I wouldn't even say that, because I do have a car loan, of course. No one buys a car. Well, I mean, you could buy a car right out, but you better have some money in your pocket. Um, but no, like I was saying, it was just the insurance aspect of it. You know what I mean? At 20, I'm 21 years old. I'm a male, so those two already don't go good when it comes to insurance. And then it's a sports car, V8. You know what I mean? So my insurance has been way out of the freaking world. Like I'd have been spending so much money on just insurance, which to me, insurance is already some type of government extortion. But whatever, we won't get into that. I'm not really a politic guy, so we'll leave that alone. Um, but yeah, anyways, like I was saying, um, shit, what was I saying? Um, no, yeah, I was saying, what was I saying? Oh, so yeah, that's why I got a V6 because the insurance was less. Maybe when I'm like 25, I'll get a V8. I'll probably still have this car, especially since the loan is an 8-year loan. So probably will still have the car because 8 years is, I mean, that's 8 years or 7 years or something like that. It's way up there. It's like 80 something months, which is because 60 months is 5 years because it's 12 months in a year, and 12 times 5, yeah, times 5 is 60. So 80 months is about 7 years, somewhere around there. Um, which it doesn't matter. I don't know why we're even talking about that. We're supposed to be recording. Well, we kind of are recording. We're just talking. We're hanging out. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with hanging out. I kind of want to put some music on just to see what it sounds like. But see, I'm recording with my phone as well. So, well, I can put on the radio. Nah, there's going to be copyright. Never mind. I won't do any of that. I just wanted to see like what it would sound like if I had music playing in the background. Like, would it be clear? You know what I mean? Plus with the bass. Like, would the bass kind of destroy the microphone audio? But then I forget about the what do you call it? Um, what do you call it, copyright. I can't think for some reason. It's because I'm trying to drive and pay attention to the road and talk at the same time, which doesn't work, at least for me. You know what I mean? Usually when I'm driving, I got music on, and I'm just, slapping, bobbing my head. But when you're, what do you call it, trying to drive and talk at the same time and try and think, it's like it don't work. Not that it doesn't work, but yeah, it's whatever. But yeah, I love this car. You know what I mean? Like, it's funny because I'm only 21 years old and I've owned so many cars. Like, I've only had my license, 5 years, 6 years now? 21, 15, so 5 years. Like, I think I got it at 16 years old. So yeah, I've only had my license for 5 years and I've already owned as many cars. I had a truck in high school. It was a 99 Explorer XLT. Then when I graduated high school, I had worked like an hour away from where I lived, like one direction. 30 minutes if there was no traffic, because I was flying down the highway. But it was like I had this big old truck. It was good for high school with the truck because me and my friends, we would all go hang out in it, go places. I had big wheels, so you were able to drive in the dirt and everything. It was cool. And then I played baseball. Well, I still play baseball, but at the time it was in high school. No one else knew how to drive but me, so I would take the team to places. You know what I mean? Or like after practice / games where we go hang out. So like the truck worked. When I graduated, like I said, I still played baseball, but I was playing in an adult league, so everyone had their own cars. We all met at the field anyway, so like you don't really drive people around. So it was like, I was driving this big truck empty every day to work, and like I said, it was like an hour one direction, so that's a lot of gas for this truck. So I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna sell the truck while it still has some type of value to it, and I bought a Mustang. So I was like, okay, Mustangs, they're sport cars, which is cool for a single male, young, it was a 2002 Ford Mustang. That was also a V6, but that was only because it was all I could afford at the time. Unlike now, it's just the insurance aspect. Anyway, so I had the Mustang, and it was perfect because like I said, I live far from where I work, but it was a little car. The Mustang, since it was a V6 and the truck was a V6, the gas, what do you call it? Efficiency was pretty much the same, but it was just that it wasn't this big old truck that was driving down the freeway every single day. Like, I had a nice car, a nice sporty car, so at least I looked good in it, you know what I mean? But yeah, so it was something like that. And then after the Ford Mustang, I had a, what did I have after the Mustang? Oh, that's right, I know what happened. So I had crashed the Mustang twice. I spun out, hit a Jeep, and I rear-ended a truck. Won't get into details. I was found at fault for both, but it was raining super hard the first time, so yeah, that's why I hate driving in the rain now, because of that. You know what I mean? Like, the accident wasn't too bad, but it was just the fact that it still happened. So now I hate driving in the rain, but I have to because I gotta go to work, but I just hate to. Anyways. What the heck? I'm definitely gonna put the footage in there. Did you guys see that? It was a tow truck towing an ambulance, but the ambulance still had his lights on. Like, why didn't the guy turn the lights off when he put the tow truck, or when he hooked the truck, the ambulance up? Anyway, so I crashed the Mustang twice. So then, what vehicle did I have? So then I inherited my mom's car because she passed away. And, well, before she even passed away, she didn't drive it anyways. Like, she liked to ride the bus. So she, rode the bus all the time. That was her way of taking therapy, I guess. She explained it to me before, because I was like, you have a car, why would you not drive your car? Why you ride the bus? And she's like, I just like to ride the bus. It's relaxing for her. I'm like, all right, whatever. I never knew public transportation was relaxing, but, that was her thing, so I didn't argue. I'm like, whatever makes you happy. Like, anything that makes someone happy, you can't fault them on it. You know what I mean? If that makes them happy, cool. Let them be. So anyway, so she drove she rode the bus. So her car basically sat. So when I crashed the Mustang twice, I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll just drive her car. but I didn't quite inherit it yet until she passed away. Which actually, technically speaking, I never inherited it because we never went to the DMV and got it transferred to my name. But it was just that when she passed away, it was just like, okay, well, my sister has her own car and everyone else has a car but me, so I'm just gonna start driving it. So that's pretty much what happened. But her car was super old. It was like 99 Toyota Corolla. It had 300,000 miles on it, so it was horrible. And at this point, I got a different job, but it's the job I work at now actually. And so it's, what do you call it? You see how far I'm driving basically. So that's what I'm trying to say. So her car was not reliable enough. I was scared that if I got broken down on the side of the road, like, hey, that's gonna stop me from going to work. So at this point, I was like, I got a good job, been working there for a couple months. I have no credit, but I can still get a car loan somewhere. Somebody will approve me. It'll probably be horrible payments, but that's just to build my credit up, and then after that, we can go get something I actually want. So that's what I did. I got a 2010 Toyota Avalon, and had it for 6 months, and I traded it in, and I got this Camaro, and here we are. So yeah, that's like 5 cars within 5 years of having a license. I had the truck for 3 years though, and then everything else was like months apart from each other. So yeah, but this car, like I said, probably gonna have it for a while. It's not brand new. When I got it, it had like 60,000 miles on it. Now I'm at 65. Drove 5,000 miles. So yeah. Well, anyways, that's pretty much it. I don't want to get the video too long. I'm sure it's already gonna be long. We've been recording. Well, we've only been recording for 12 minutes, so that's not too bad actually. But you know, nice little story time. Whatever. We'll see you guys in a few minutes. See ya. Also, I did add a little some in there for nighttime, so you guys can kind of see what it looks like. Alright, so after looking at the video footage and doing the editing, it's not bad. Quality is actually really good. Didn't expect the microphone to be like that good, but it is waterproof, so the microphone is like enclosed. So I feel like that's why the audio is like not as bad, because I thought it was gonna be like really grainy, or like the audio was gonna pick up like everything in the background, and it actually didn't at all. Really, it only like picked me up, which is really good. Might be even better than the microphone I use for my gaming videos. I don't know, but anyway, yeah. So the audio wasn't too bad. The only thing that I didn't like as much is the field of view. It does look like it's really zoomed in. So I mean, it still gives you like the perception of first person, but it looks like it's like way zoomed in. Like it doesn't actually, like from what I see, I mean, I guess you can't really emulate, you know, human sight, you know what I'm saying? So of course, plus it's glasses that's already in front of your face. So, you know, the glasses are like right here. So they're not like in your eyes, where your eyes are back here. They're like right here, you know what I mean? They're already above, and then their lens, which is the camera, that's pointing forward. So that's so even though I'm here, right? If you use like my hand as like a measuring tool, like I'm here, so I see everything from this point. But the lens itself shows from like here. So you know what I mean? So it just looks zoomed in, but it's not zoomed in. That's just actually where it starts at. So that right there, I guess, is the only thing I could say bad about it, because it'd be kind of nice if it like started back further, so it looked more, you know, first person-ish. But I mean, other than that, I mean, it's better than like having this huge contraction like helmet type thing to have a GoPro on your head, you know what I mean? To be able to use the glasses is definitely better. It's just like if you're doing stuff like, I don't know, if you're doing like paintball or airsoft, where you want to kind of have like that first person perception where, you know, you're looking down the sight of a gun, you're not going to get that because the camera isn't where your eye is, you know what I mean? So when you look down the sight of a gun, the camera is just going to look, it's going to be it won't be the same, is what I'm trying to say. But just aware while you're doing things, like, I think it'll still be pretty cool. But I mean, like, other than that, I think it's like
I think if I was to do a review, like an actual review on the product, I would give it like a 5 star, review. 10 out of 10, whatever you want to call it. Maybe 9 out of 10, just because of the fact that, like I said, it has like a weird field of view. Because even though the lens is in the middle, they could still make the field of view better, to where, or like make it like a fish eye view to where it's like not as far forward. There's different things you can do, but other than that, I think they're pretty cool. I would definitely suggest buying them if you guys do want to do like videos like that. Whatever you're doing, if you like to fish, paintball, if you like dirt biking, whatever the case is that you want to do, you want that kind of like video, something like that. I definitely do suggest the glasses. I really do think they're really cool. GoPros are definitely the way to go if you want longer videos, more height in depth. Obviously, these aren't going to be the best when it comes to that. Although the video footage isn't horrible, it's still there. But I'm just saying, like, for more like in-depth stuff, GoPros are obviously going to be the way to go. This is literally just to get like a quick something with that field of view, with that first-person perception. But anyways, pretty much it. Other than that, like I said, 5 out of 5 for me. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna go and end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, y'all.